Wendy Williams never deserved any of this. After everything she endured, every heartbreaking struggle and painful moment she faced, her situation only appears to be growing even more devastating with time. Now, Katt Williams has finally confirmed what so many people had been quietly suspecting all along. According to him, Wendy was silenced and ultimately placed in a mental institution after speaking out against Diddy. And if there's one thing people have always said about Diddy, it's that he doesn't let something like that slide. He remembers every challenge, every accusation, and even words spoken against him years earlier are never truly forgotten.
So much, they sent him to the place with the most space. Right now, he is happily paying for his crime. I'm not gonna be scared for 4 years.
That's exactly right. Wendy Williams went straight for the jugular, taking direct aim at Diddy on national television, and he clearly did not take it well. And according to Katt Williams, Diddy made absolutely certain that Wendy wouldn't simply get away with crossing him like that.
We were in Cancun, and we were on our way to the Island of Women. You understand? And this is all it was, bro. For whatever reason, dude was playing with Puff. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. When he grabbed his trunk to pull them down, some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like it was gay porn or something like that. And she was going to put it out. So they stopped her from putting it out.
And they got her fired from High 97 because of that.
Well, I think that we were in California at the time, and Puff was shooting a layout for either Rolling Stones or what's the other magazine? Rolling Stones, it begins with a B. Billboard, right, thank you. He was shooting a layout for either Rolling Stone or Billboard when he had the white suit on. I was the one who put him in the damn pool. What happened was is that Wendy had somehow shown people that email. You hear me? She's showing people that email. Puff told Hot 97 if they didn't get rid of her, you understand, before he got back in New York, that they was not going to get any music from any of his friends, any of the record labels executives that.
But to truly grasp why what's happening to Wendy feels so deeply disturbing, we have to rewind the clock. Many believe her fearless, outspoken nature is exactly what made her some seriously powerful enemies along the way. For years, she carved out her entire career by discussing celebrities openly and sharing stories that so many others were far too terrified to ever bring up. Back in the 1990s, Wendy stood among the very first media personalities brave enough to publicly address swirling rumors surrounding Diddy. Those early comments reportedly sparked serious, lasting tension between the two of them.
Is it true that Suge Knight took a picture with Misa and Puffy's son Justin, and Puffy found out about the picture and he went crazy? Take me through that, man. How did that come about?
One of those trips, she may have been hired by someone relatable to Death Row, or maybe by Death Row Exec, I don't know. But the check was right, and she took the check, and she went to the West Coast to do the job. Baby Justin was with her. Somehow she was called to that office. I guess to see the artist or the talent, to meet the people that were cutting the check, and it ended up being Suge Knight, and she was treated very well. I mean, they laid out for her, like, you know, a welcoming mat and all of that. And so well that it got back to the East that she was there in the office and that Suge was meeting Justin Combs and possibly holding him in his arms, and that there was a photographer.
And let's be clear, these aren't flimsy, baseless accusations we're talking about here. Kirk Burroughs himself backed this up, stating outright that Diddy had genuinely been targeting Wendy Williams as far back as 3 decades ago.
I'm trying to have a conversation that's not being had. And I'm really sorry that these conversations are being had by a comedian. I wish too that it was a religious leader of some kind having this conversation, or somebody's politician talking about this stuff. This is how quarterbacking go. So the question is, hey, your quarterback just got sacked. Did we know we was fin to sack your quarterback? We absolutely did. It was a play, buddy. We've been rehearsing it, working it out, making sure that at some point.
Across her long career, Wendy never confined herself solely to musicians and their scandals. She routinely fired off unfiltered opinions about actors, politicians, and countless other high-profile public figures without hesitation. That fearless, unfiltered honesty became one of the primary reasons audiences kept tuning in, night after night. But that same boldness also earned her a reputation as one of entertainment's most polarizing, controversial voices. Given that lengthy history of speaking without a filter, some now can't help but wonder whether Wendy was ultimately punished for knowing too much, or simply saying far more than powerful people were comfortable with. Others have pointed directly to remarks from Katt Williams, who has repeatedly suggested that certain influential circles within Hollywood protect their own interests fiercely, and silence anyone bold enough to challenge them.
My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Laurie Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair. And Wells Fargo has no questions and answers with regarding my money. This is not fair. And Laurie Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money. This is not right. And you know this is not fair. And this guy named Bernie Young, I know for a fact that Bernie Young used my American Express card to hire an attorney to file a petition against me. That was done with my American Express card. Bernie Young, you're no good. And this is not fair at all, you know? And then there's this person, a former doctor, okay, had medical information about me that I never even got. It was sent over to Laurie Schiller. So I haven't gotten the stuff. I fired the doctor. And again, all I want to know is where is my money? This is not right. And certainly, this is not fair. This is not fair. You know? Wells Fargo has used all this stuff to create the guardianship over me. This is not right. And certainly this is not fair.
So tell us, what's your take on this whole unfolding Wendy Williams saga? Do you believe there are powerful, well-connected figures working quietly behind the scenes to keep her silenced and out of the spotlight? Or could it simply be a strange twist of coincidence, nothing more than circumstance? We genuinely want to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below and join the conversation.